Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Inspired Crossroads. Today we are working with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. As always, we start off the reading with asking Spirit, what is holding our air signs back? What is blocking us? What is keeping us from moving forward? What is bothering us right now? All right, we got Lilith, Thief of Life, Hunger, Animalism, and Instinct. All right, so this card talks about blindly following what it is you desire, and maybe you've been doing it for a long time and you haven't stopped to reevaluate if that's something that you still even want anymore. You might be going after something that doesn't serve you anymore, and you know, it's keeping you from moving forward, and maybe you're feeling that. The biggest example in my head is, you know, blindly going after money. Just going, being a workaholic, getting as much overtime as you can, and just working, and it's just sucking you dry. You know, you're losing friendships, you're losing relationships over it, and you know, when was the last time that that person has stopped to think about, you know, is this really what I want? Is this really how I want to live my life? You know, it's stopping and taking an honest look of, you know, what is really serving me right now? Is this making me happy? Is this really bettering myself? Is this bettering the people around me? Or is this hurting me? Is this causing harm to the people around me? So Spirit, what's another message for our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? What more information do you have for us? What other tidbit? Okay, we got opulence. It's time to lead. This card is all about examining really where you are and noticing that taking that back seat, or in this case, blindly following a goal that doesn't serve you anymore. It's time for you to stand up, shake Lilith off, and take control of your destiny again. Let's see what other information, clarity, Spirit wants to give us. Ooh, beautiful card. All right, we got the Ace of Swords. What other information can we get, Spirit? I think the Ace of Swords is very right. It is time for a new beginning and cutting out all the crap that we don't need anymore. Cutting out the excess. King of Coins. Let's move forward with confidence, shall we? Three of Coins. All right. Lots of coin energy. Okay, so interestingly, the example that I pulled up in the beginning, or that immediately popped into my head about finances, I think is kind of what this is hinting at. So the story that I am getting from Spirit is that air signs have been blindly going after is finances. But that is hurting you, it's hurting the people around you, and it's no longer the negative consequences that are coming from this blind following is outweighing any good that it's bringing in. Okay? Spirit is saying that a new start has to happen, and I like that the only card that is not a coin is the sword, is the Ace of Sword. It is the fresh, new beginning. It is the sharp sword. It is the only person with their eyes closed. Okay, you're blindly following this stream of money, 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 money. This is the only thing that is important, and all other things have fallen by the wayside, and Spirit is saying enough. It is time to cut that. And with the Ace of Swords, Spirit is saying that you are doing that. I like the imagery that there's a crown on the sword. And then the next card we have the King of Coins, which is essentially advising us to be very careful with how we are spending. So it's a very mature energy. You know, do not spend above your means. Be careful. Because if we are cutting ties with money is all that matters and something else is now going to, take its place, the imagery that's coming to my head is, okay, you're not working the overtime anymore, so you're not getting as much money coming in every month. The King of Coins is saying you need to monitor your finances now. Okay, you need to be responsible with it so that you can keep this up. And that is also kind of the message of the Four of Coins as well, is to be very responsible with your money, because at some point you may need it for something. And the Three of Coins is all about working within a team. And that team honestly could be working with your family again. If it's overtime, if it's, being a workaholic and you're cutting that out, you will be more present. You will have to be in a new team dynamic that's not at work. Okay, and there's definitely going to be some stressors there, but it is all about communication, and every player in that team is essential and important. And the opulence, it's time to lead. The imagery that I'm getting is that you're taking the lead and standing up and stopping the blind faith following of this thing that isn't serving you anymore. You're taking that lead. As so far as the team dynamic, you may not be the leader of that team. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be entering into a pre-existing team, and the dynamics and the rules are going to change, and you all have to work together to make that work well for each other. And maybe some of you will be that leader of that team. But I'm getting for a lot of you, you are going to be stepping into this existing team. I'm really heavily getting it's a home team dynamic. Being flexible and willing is going to be very important. All right, I am now going to ask Spirit for a final message. And I got it right away. Sometimes that happens. I got transformation. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a transformation. You're experiencing an ending. You are feeling a loss as a hole or a void in your life. This empty feeling is a space for something new and better. A new way will reveal itself very soon. Pain is something that happens to all of us, but suffering is a choice. To suffer is to believe thoughts that are not your soul truth. Again, I'm Spirit is just very, very heavily just... It's about finances. Blindly being led that finances is the end-all be-all, and it's time to stop that thinking. That's very definitely the message that I'm getting. And if you've lived with that thought process for a long time and you transition to something else, that's going to be a big transformation. That's going to be a big shift. A big shift. But it is worth it. That about does it for me. Leave a comment and drop a like if this resonated with you. If it didn't, that's okay. You can just let the message slide on by. Make sure to check out your moon and rising signs for more flavor and dimension. Please subscribe for more content and hit the bell to get notified when I do upload. As always, until next time, bye-bye.